And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that's ambitious. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Now it's Nakata. Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Nakata. Now Costa Curta. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And here's Nakata. Maradona. Davids. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Fiddles it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. He can run onto that. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Romario. Messi. And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. There's the hit! And again! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
That's beautifully weighted. No goals as yet. Romario in acres of space out wide. Well read, nice interception. Gullit. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
And the shot! Gullit! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Romario.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Marquinhos cuts it out. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Maradona. No, again there's no way through. Maradona is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Lewandowski! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. that looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
It's Roberto Carlos!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! And that's gone loose. He's picked his way through. Davids! Nakata. And the pass is intercepted. And it's skewed away. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. Great chance! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good running, strong and purposeful. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Great ball, and he's in. He's had a shot! This time, surely! Can he get it through? Cruyff. Davids. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Maradona. Good read, needed to be.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Romario, and he's managed to get... It's a mighty effort! Rijkaard. Davids. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pass somewhat off target. Just about up to the hour now. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Now it's Romario. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Thinks one through. Cruyff. And he's had it nicked away. Romario! Sticks it away! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Cruyff, he is through here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Romario, now it's Lewandowski. Romario, he has found the way through. Bullet. Davids. Roberto Carlos. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Nakata. That's a nicely measured pass. And that is expertly dealt with. Davids. Interesting ball. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Romario gets flagged offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 16, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass.
El dorsal 7,
Serginho.
el dorsal
Mbappe.
21, Messi, el dorsal 8.
Over to the left.
El dorsal 23.
In comes the cross. Oh, that was vital. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And it's Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Drogba. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Foot in. Looking for options for movement. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he's being shifted off it. Scholes. Great ball if he can get there. And that has been cut short. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Neymar. White looking to hit the byline here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Maradona. He's found a way through. He's tried one. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to do.